Welcome everybody to Young Composer Reacts to The Smile, Bending Hectic. This song just came out an hour ago, but apparently it's been played live a few times. I've seen The Smile live last year. I don't think they played anything that was 8 minutes long. I'm pretty excited. I haven't made one of these videos in a while. I'm just back from Pink Pop, and what I was thinking was how crazy it would be to see a band like Radiohead headlining something like Pink Pop, and this feeling of a crowd of 100,000 people just losing their shit because they connect with the music. And I'm glad that even if Radiohead isn't really doing anything right now, publicly at least, the Smile kind of keeps the ship going. Let's go.
Changing down the gears, I'm slamming on the brakes. Of inches of top from the 60s. Coming to a bend now, skidding round the hairpin. The sheer drop down the Italian mountainside.
Okay, Tom York singing in a low register, very measured, very controlled, very unusual for Tom York to sing for such a long amount of time, almost 2 minutes in a low register, unheard of in my book. I can't think of anything. I was actually thinking, like, what are the easiest Radiohead songs to sing? And one of the easiest. Uh, oh, I just hit my weak tooth. This is a new thing we have, guys. It's new lore for the initiated. What am I talking about? Yeah, one of the easiest Radiohead songs to sing is All I Need, because it's low for a long period of time, and it's only like F sharps and G's, fours towards the end. Other than that, every Radiohead song is like you can if you don't have a good mix, you're gonna struggle because it's not low. If you don't have a high voice. I wonder how they do the kind of down bands that happened there. A few seconds before I paused it, one of the guitars sounds like a Gibson. Um, was doing something that feels like it could have been done with a tremolo arm, when you pitch down the notes and stuff. I don't know how that happens. Right from the start, I get some Nothing But Thieves vibes, which is to be expected because they were surely inspired by Radiohead, but just the same chords as If I Get High. You know. And other than that, just I don't know who plays bass and who plays guitar. Could be either. I feel like it's Tom playing bass and Johnny playing guitar. Um, I like what the bass is doing, where it's just kind of like walking and painting and stuff, and it's mostly very melodic and very um stuff you can really expect, except for like one note. There's one single note that he plays that is kind of out there and bluesy and more dangerous. I like that. We're about to get into a different section here.
When time is kind of frozen and you're gazing at the view.
Nope.
And I swear I'm seeing double. No one's gonna bring me down. No, no way, no how. I'm letting go of the wheel. 'Cause it might be as well. It might be as well. I've got these things, I've got these arrows, I force myself to. I've got these.
Yeah, this is very reminiscing of Spinning Plates, I Will, stuff like that. Just kind of modally strange chords, all major, really clashing with the idea of that major seven descending arpeggio at the beginning. You know, it's like one of the most beautiful things you can do. Sounds like open E probably, or F. I'd bet on open E. Yeah, I don't know, but it's no, no, it's maybe lower than that, but it's really it's a great statement as is. So you can build like an entire song around that, and that's kind of what they're doing in the beginning, to the point where when those chord changes are introduced, and then makes me go, oh, we're about to go to a new section. They then enjoy the trope of that arpeggio enough to go back into it. And I guess it is a long song, so it's a safe bet, and it works. And only then do they bring in the new stuff and the higher voice, and yeah, I like it. I like it so far. Also, the drums are painting a lot. It's not a lot of driven stuff. It's just little spray paint nuggets. It's beautiful.
These things, I've got these arrows, I force myself to.
Now it's drawing more. Five.
The ground is is coming for me now. We've gone over the edge. If you got something to say, say it now. No one's gonna bring me down, no. No way I know.
That's it. What is that? Like what is that? The down pitching?
I'm letting go
Bixby?
of the wheel. Despite these things, despite these arrows, I force myself to. Despite these things, despite these arrows, I force myself to.
Yeah. I was about to be disappointed. I think it would have been a problem for me if I don't know, can I there we go. If it just had ended like that, on the same note as the entirety of the song, and it was just a river song that we call them on this channel, where maybe there is a chorus in the verse, but it's just kind of the same intensity all the way through, or just similar patterns, no real departure. And this is a big departure. Everything changes. You have this guitar solo. It's not really a solo. It's doubling the vocal, but you have just mainly it's the same thing, except like Johnny steps on the disto, and that's like, whoa, everything is different. Everything is different. And it's not like it's even that loud, the guitar itself, from the time he steps on it. It's just so weird to hear that after what you've experienced for the entire song, like almost 6 minutes or something, of being bombarded with beautiful slowness. Not at all something you would headbang to. I mean, maybe I would, but not you. And just um not expected, you know. And this is the longest song that either Johnny or Tom have worked on in Radiohead or outside Radiohead, I think. So I would have been disappointed if it was shit, because when you're like a super respected musician and suddenly, I mean, no, Johnny has for sure done longer things, and actually Tom too. I'm just I don't know their stuff that much, so I'm talking about Radiohead and the Smile. Super long song compared to Radiohead and the Smile stuff. Mm. Actually, I haven't even listened. I haven't even listened to the Smiles album. I'm talking out of my ass, but from what I've heard so far, um, it would be a bad thing if it was a bad song, more than a 3 minute song, and not just because you took up 8 minutes of the listener's time, but just like it's always. I don't know why, but there's always something, when there's like, oh my god, Tom York just dropped the 8 minute song. Like what is it? And you have the opportunity when you make a long song to make a Bohemian Rhapsody, and Radiohead have already done that, and this is the Smiles Bohemian Rhapsody. Basically, it's not as good, but it's like definitely exactly what the song needs. Exactly where it happens to elevate it like that in terms of energy. Just bring that shit in, make it like kind of shoegazy, kind of. It sounds like Blur a little bit. Um, a lot of delay, doubled guitars, and the pessimist in me cannot help but think like, oh man, there's no way this is as good live. And also like, oh, I wish some of these high notes like were actually belts instead of mixes and falsettos and stuff. But I don't think he can do it really, and it's also more. Well, he can't do it as clean, and it's also more like shocking that it sounds the same as those notes he was singing like earlier in the songs. So Tom sings them the same, but they sound nothing like the notes from before because of the overall context of the song that's completely changed in terms of energy. So I think that's super super cool. Um, and yeah, this is one of these songs that I need a few more listens to really get, and I think if I really get it and then I go and I see them live and they play it, I might lose my shit. It might actually be really cool. Even if it is not, I'm saying it can't be as good because you can't have all the layers. You'll never have two guitars live. You're never gonna have the same fucked up delays and things like that, and everything that's probably in the background that I'm not talking about because I don't remember it already. You can't have that live. It's a super band, so there's not a lot of people in it. They sound great live though. They play super loud also. Yeah, it's hypnotic. It's like definitely should listen to it a few times. All right, I'm out. Thank you very much.